Hi, I'm Rosie, and this is a short, sweet grounding practice. I'd like you to find a comfortable seat, hands face down on your knees, and close your eyes. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down your back. And just land here in this moment. Start to notice your breath. Inhaling deeply into your belly, through your nose, and exhaling through your nose. Inhaling deeply into your belly, and then exhaling, softening, sitting deeper into your seat. As you inhale, expand your belly and start to rock your hips. So your belly expands, your back arches, and exhale, rock your hips back so you kind of slouch a little bit, curl your tailbone under. Inhale, expand the belly, open the chest. Exhale, rounding, curling. So it can be a really little movement, just rocking your pelvis back and forward, or you can get the whole spine involved. Whatever feels good for you. A sort of seated cat-cow, moving with the breath, so that your breath is leading the movement. Inhaling to expand the front body, exhaling to round and curling. As you keep moving here, I want you to make sure your attention is on your root, your tailbone, your hips. This is the center for your Muladhara Chakra, one of the 7 energy centers in your body, the root chakra. And by activating the energy of the root chakra, we activate the feelings of home, of feeling grounded, of feeling safe in our body and in this present moment. So bringing your rocking to a slow stop, bringing your hands into prayer at the center of the chest, and we're going to chant Lam. Lam is the seed sound, the biju mantra for the Muladhara Chakra. It sounds like this. Inhaling deeply. Lam. So chant it now with me or listen. Inhaling deeply. Lam. And I always can feel the vibration in my root chakra when I chant that, activating the feelings of rooting down and feeling grounded. You're going to come onto all fours now. Take a few cat-cows, inhaling to arch, exhaling to round, inhaling to arch, and exhaling to round, this time tucking your toes and coming into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply here. On your next inhale, rolling forward into plank pose. Exhaling, lifting your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll into plank pose. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. You do this a couple more times. We are moving with the breath. Simple postures, steady movement. And this linking of breath to movement is so grounding. It makes us so present. One more time, inhale to plank pose, exhale to down dog. Now I'd like you to bend your knees in down dog and send your hips back. So kind of floating child pose, there's a bit of strength required here. And then on your next inhale, come forward to plank pose. Inhale to your floating child's pose. And forward to plank pose. Child's pose. And plank pose. Keep that lovely, deep, steady breath. Floating child. Plank. And then come back to downward facing dog. So I like to get a little bit of heat when I'm trying to ground because it helps me feel alive, it helps me feel present. When there's that heat building in the body, you're really here, you're really in this moment. So the next movement we're going to do is to step your left foot outside your left hand. And inhale, arch and look up a little bit, keep the back of your neck long. And then step back to downward facing dog. Right foot, step it outside right hand. Look up. Inhale and then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that a few more times. It doesn't matter if you can't step all the way forward. You can use your hand to bring your foot forward. This isn't about getting things right. This is about moving your body and practicing presence in your body, noticing yourself and noticing what you need in this moment. So moving with your breath, or just keeping your breath nice and steady as you move. One more time each side, stepping back and forth, and notice we are stepping the feet. These are the roots of our body where we ground down. Find yourself back in downward facing dog. And then start to walk these beautiful feet of yours up to the front of the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And just take a moment to take a look at your feet. Wiggle your toes. Send them some love. They are what walk you around in the world. They are your roots on the earth when you stand tall. And release your neck now, give it a little bit of a shake. Release your shoulders. And then nice little bend in your knees. You're going to press into your feet, squeeze your glutes. Use the power of your legs to lift yourself up. Inhaling to reach your arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hands in prayer at your chest. Oh, just say to yourself, I am home in my body in this moment, and I am grounding myself here and now. We're going to move through a simple flow. So inhale, reach your arms to the sky, root down for your feet to reach high. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, look out to a flat back of the neck long. Exhale, step back to a plank pose. Take a nice deep inhale here, press into your hands. Create space between your shoulder blades. And exhale, lower your knees. And then slowly lower your chest forward at your hands. Stretch the tops of your feet onto the floor. And then inhale, lift up. Into a cobra pose, squeeze your glutes, pull your heart forward. Exhale, come back down. Press back into child pose, rounding your back. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths here in down dog. I like to rearrange my feet a little bit, find their place on the earth. I can lift my hands. Just play with your body to create stable, strong roots. another breath. And then exhale, let's walk forward, bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep them straight and challenge yourself with little steps where you let each toe land one by one, rooting, grounding down into the earth until you come to the front of the mat. Fold over your legs again, little bend in your knees, and then press down to lift up. We have to feel grounded and stable to fly, to lift, to go high in life. It is so important to have our roots and to feel grounded. Let's go for Surya Namaskar B with a little twist. Bend your knees, inhale Utkatasana, arms up to the sky. Grounded into your feet, into your heels. Maybe your toes can wriggle up though. Your weight is back in your heels. And then folding over your legs. Inhaling, looking out flat back. Exhaling, you can jump back or step into your plank. Move through Chaturanga, or again, knees down, slowly lower your chest forward in your hands. Cobra or up dog on an inhale to open your heart, pull your chest forward. Neck nice and long, shoulders down your back. And then through child's pose, or if you've done up dog, just return to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Make sure you're not turning your hip out. You want the inner thigh to rotate up to the sky. And then step your right foot between your hands, turn down your back heel so you come into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Reach your arms up to the sky. Again, rooting down into your feet to lift your arms up. Open out into Warrior 2, so front heel is lined up with the arch of the back foot. You can roll your shoulders back and down so that you're releasing them and they're not punching up to your ears. Your right knee is over your right ankle. And you are grounded again. Strong, straight left leg. Back of the left foot, the outer edge is grounding down. And then I want you to flip your front palm, reach a little forward, keep the bend in the knees, you come back into reverse warrior, and then all the way down, your hands wimble down to the floor, step back plank pose. You can go chaturanga this time, or stick to the knees down, cobra or up dog, and we'll all meet in downward facing dog for a beautiful deep breath. Inhaling. And exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Raise the left leg up to the sky. Again, internal rotation, that thigh. Squeeze your left glutes so you don't arch too much into the lower back. Step the left foot forward, ground down through the right heel, and lift up into Virabhadrasana 1. Strong, rooted, grounded legs, light upper body. Open out into Virabhadrasana 2. Again, line up your front heel with your back inner arch of the foot. Make sure you are squeezing your glutes and energetically draw your feet towards one another and see how that creates engagement in your hamstrings and your legs and allows you to lift a little taller in your body. Flip the front palm and reach up and back, keeping that bend in your left knee. So you're just getting a beautiful long stretch along the left side of your body. And then windmilling the hands to the floor. Step back, plank pose. And either go back to downward facing dog or move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Inhaling into your up dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. A lovely, deep, cleansing breath. Inhale deeply. And out through the mouth. One more like this. Inhale deeply. And out through the mouth. And I want you to then walk to the front of the mat again. Get those toes down one at a time. Really use every little muscle in your feet. But as you walk forward, walk your feet wider. So they are toes slightly turned out. And come down into Malasana, squat pose. I'm going to turn to face you. Hello. So bring your hands into bare at your chest in Malasana, squat pose. We're low here, our root chakra is near the floor. This is such a beautiful grounding pose. Amazing when you're traveling, you're sitting a lot. This really helps. Keep the hips limber and just keep the body feeling good. So highly recommend if you are in airports or on the train or anywhere you can just drop into an Malasana. This will really, really help all that lower back stuff that happens when we're stuck on a long journey. So breathing deeply here. And for me, feeling at home, feeling grounded means being a little bit playful. So I want you to reach your arms up to the sky, hands spreading, so you're lifting up, and we're gonna stomp our feet down, and we're gonna move in a circle. So keep your breath nice and steady, and then let's be grounded. So stomp, stomp, round in a circle. And then let's go the other way, yes. And it doesn't matter if you put your hands down to move around, just play with it, play with your body, play with your flexibility, your strength, and just have fun. This is how little kids move. So that is for me, feeling at home and feeling grounded is really bringing that childlike energy into my practice as well. So a couple more breaths here. In Malasana, close your eyes. And then we're gonna find our seat. So one hand, you can do this as unelegantly as you like. Let's get that thumb on the ground and root down. And then roll back up to the back. Oh, yummy. I have this I love having my lower back just grounded down. This is Apanasana when you hold your knees. So have your sacrum, that lovely bone around your lower back, nicely pressing down, so make sure your bum is not lifting. And just really appreciate having your spine, your head, your lower back on the floor. And drink in that feeling of groundedness that it gives you. You can rock side to side if that feels nice. And then we're going to come into bridge pose, so ground those feet down. You want them hip distance apart and a nice gap between your knees. Hands down by your hips, palms pressing down. And then get that rock of the pelvis that we had at the start of the class. So we're rocking our Muladhara Chakra. We're rocking that energy center and we're saying, I'm home, I'm grounded, I feel safe in my body in this moment. And then if you can, you're going to squeeze your glutes and rock up to a bridge pose. Make sure there's lots of lovely space around your neck. You're not crunching your chin into your neck. Your chin is lifted. Squeeze those glutes. And notice how, yet again, we are pressing down through the feet in order to lift up, in order to open the heart space. If you like clasping your hands underneath, you can clasp your hands, give yourself a little bit more of a lift, and think about bringing your chest to your chin rather than shortening your neck. You want to make sure it's lovely and spacious around your neck. So the back of your head is pressing into the ground, but the back of your neck is not touching the floor. Nice deep breaths. I am home in my body. I am grounding my feet down to open my heart. And then release. Roll vertebra by vertebra down, down, down. Nice and slow. I'm going to come into happy baby. So take your feet in your hands. Oh, just a little bit of foot love. Thank you, feet, for walking me around, taking me places. And then you can rock side to side again. Keep your lower back nicely grounded on the floor. And then pause in center for a lovely deep breath. And then releasing Shavasana. Oh, the most grounding pose of all. And relax here, feet spreading, hands spreading apart from the body. And just feel every bit of you that's touching the earth, that's connected to Mother Earth, that is rooting down. And let go of the breath now, let it just flow naturally in and out of the nose. And relax every part of the body that you can to release tension in your face, in your jaw, soften your shoulders, your belly, your glutes. And really root into the earth in this beautiful moment. This is a little practice, so if you can stay longer, stay longer. Oh, Shavasana is so yummy for grounding us. But if you've got a little bit of time, and you're coming with me, wiggle your toes, wriggle your fingers, stretch your arms over your head, and stretch from your toes to your fingertips. And then bend one knee at a time, draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a cuddle. Thank you, body. Thank you so much for making this time for me. And you can roll onto one side, or you can roll up to a seat. You can keep your eyes closed, eyes soft. Bring your hands into prayer at the center of your chest. We'll chant Lam one more time to really vibrate with the energy of the Muladhara Chakra, that activation of groundedness, home, safety. Inhaling Lam. Place both hands on your heart. I am grounded. I am safe. Place both hands on the ground in front of you. I am grounded. I am home. Feel that energy of feeling deeply grounded and rooted in this moment. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that this leaves you feeling yummy and sparkly and truly grounded so that you can elevate your day. Namaste.